Welcome to the first edition of Coach's Corner. And we're going to go here and talk about some of the plays that we did against the Dollar 2 weeks ago. And Jacob is going to take us through it and tell us what we did well and what we didn't do well. Right, buddy? This ball in, now that we've done long, either needs to go down the line, or if it's going to come cross field, it's got to go further, closer to the opposing net. Now we're losing the ball and it's coming back into our zone. We haven't really gained anything. Not the worst situation of all time because we aren't giving away a good goal scoring opportunity, but we should be able to do better off of our kick-ins, and we should be able to at least put the ball into dangerous positions or keep the possession. This is a good example of some things that we're not doing very well defensively from the center mid. Notice how far forward our two center mids are. When that ball is kicked, at least one of those center mids should be dropping to a place where they can actually recover the ball. Right now, you see they're both essentially useless. Once we see that ball coming in, it's going to go long. We need to drop and try and recover that ball, win the possession back. In this case, it doesn't count to anything, but we need to be in better positions so that we can win the ball more consistently. We do a good job here of actually winning the ball in an advanced position and drawing the defense out of position. And instead of taking advantage of that hard work and taking first time shot, which because they already have an extra man back there, we don't have much time before they get back into position. So we really do have to take that first time shot on target. And if that shot is on target, it's got a good chance of going in because the goalie's not set for it. Although shooting first time would be our best option because they outnumber us in beside their own net, and we have no obvious support here. We again do hard work and manage to dribble past one defender, but now instead of trying to do an easy pass back to the middle where it's wide open because the defender is actually facing away from the middle now, we decided to take an off-balance shot with a bouncing ball, which has a very low success rate. When defending, we want our center mids to stay pretty central. If you do go out wide, as Joey does here, then number one, you need to win the ball. Number two, the other center mid has to cover the central area for you, which Greg, in this case, is a little bit slow at doing that, but still manages to get into the right position eventually. When we do win the ball, though, we need to keep it a little better. In this case, we don't even give ourselves a chance to really get forward and make a good pass out. Here's a good example of how lapses in concentration are costing us opportunities. Look here. We have some pretty good defending, and we actually managed to recover the ball in a good position, and with, importantly, the defenders out of position. And if we can trap that ball here and come forward, we get an on-man break, and probably an excellent opportunity on goal. And this is something that if we asked you to do in practice, all of you, I'm sure, could do it 9 out of 10 times. And you would go and give us an odd man break. But in this case, because we lost a little bit of our focus, when it counts in the game, we didn't manage to do it. Although we keep possession, we don't get an excellent opportunity out of this.
Danger zone, you have to be like BDU. Tight. That's what tight is.
Here again, our central midfielders don't drop it centrally, and we give up an opportunity. Here, our strikers need to anticipate the ball out of the defense better. You can see here where the defender is coming across with pressure like that, he can't go cross-field that ball, and there's not really any short options. So really, the only way it plays that ball is going to go is down the line, which is a great option because it's an easy way to get out of our zone. And if the striker anticipates that ball and makes his move before the ball is kicked, because you have to anticipate it, otherwise you'll never get there in time, then it's a great way for us to get the ball to field quickly. The striker can turn and then either take the defender one-on-one or play the ball into the middle for somebody who's giving him support. In this case, Vincent managed to make himself an excellent opportunity, but by anticipating the ball down the line, we can make ourselves have a higher percentage of really quick, good chances to score. Here's an example of a nice dribbling breakout to get ourselves into the final third of the pitch. And then an excellent cross to get to the open man. Nice run from the defender. And then we get an excellent 1v1 opportunity. Very good.